Hi you guys, welcome to my channel Into the Reads with Jen. My name is Jennifer and I'm doing a collective, also free and donation based. Like the video, share if you like, subscribe. Sorry. Sorry. I had the burp and also like an ad was playing in the background from an app. Alright, so yes, like the video, share it out if you feel called, subscribe if you have not already, hit the bell notification to all. Okay, 25 likes. I am doing 2 free questions. Goal is 4.1K subs. Welcome in to everyone. Shania, welcome. Thank you for being a member. Bev, welcome in. Thank you for being a member. Hi, Mary, welcome. I had to pronounce that. So, Kenny, welcome. Hello. Right. So, you guys, did I not pin it? I really thought that I did. Okay. That's interesting. Well, then, there's no way for me to pin it from my phone, and I'm not going upstairs, so it is what it is. This is going to be a shorter live anyway. I'm going to... Yeah, this will be a shorter live. Anyway, what is that? Collective? Yeah. Cards are flying. See, this is... I'm unprepared, too. I didn't think a card was going to fly already. I really thought that I pinned the payment information. You said 2 question mark? Okay, hold on. Two cups. All right. So I'm gonna do a collective for those watching live on the replay. What's going on with your person? I also want to pull some oracle. What's going on with your person too? And then I'll open up the free yes or no questions. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm unpredictable. Okay. So this is the what's going on with you deck that I have here. So for the collective, if you comment for your ad, I'll get you added for your question. If you already said it, you may have to say it again, but I don't see any. But yeah, I just see everyone commenting their question. So you only get 1 question, and you have to comment for your ad, but you already posted your question, so that's fine, Mary. I'll go ahead and get you added, okay? All right, so let's do it. For the collective, for those watching live on the replay, including myself, what is it that we need to know regarding the person on our mind? What's going on with them? Okay, what do we need to know at this time? Okay, we have the 9 of Swords. A lot of sword energy. Page of Swords. And the Lovers. So definitely could be air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Because there's a lot of sword energy here. And the Lovers, the Gemini again. Bottom of the deck is King of Pentacles, so maybe Earth sign, because they could have it in their chart. They just have these qualities, and that is whatever it is that's going on is stressing them out. They're trying to find ways or get information to help their situation, and if they find the help, or however they are planning to resolve whatever situation is going on, the problem here, it is gonna require a major decision from this person. Um, and it could be financial, doesn't have to be. This, um, whoever this is, they like their stability. Okay, they like feeling stable, feeling secure. Yes, after I finish up with this, I'm just gonna pull some oracle. If you're wanting a free question, comment for your ad. Welcome in, Louise. Make sure you guys are liking the video, okay? If you haven't already. On the list so far, I have Mary. Oh, let me pin that. Thank you. Let me pin that, Shania. Wait, can I do that? I can't do that. I'm talking about. Okay, I just got a donation from Mary. So now, Mary, you know, you guys, I was just thinking, I'm just really distracted. I got extra shots of espresso in here, so like off of that right now. But Mary, so you get your 2 free questions because you get a free question that comes along with your donation, then you get your donation question. All right, and any oracle, you can choose up to 2 oracle, and also you could choose up to 2 tarot. All right, back to the collective for those watching live or on the replay. What's going on with your person? Okay, I'll add you these. For the collective, for those watching live on the replay, what's going on with your person and your mind? Abuse, emotional, physical, or verbal. Introspection, hangman, healing, going within, reflection. Wet dreams, desires, thinking a lot about you sexually. And celebration, birthday, holiday, surprise, proposal, and event. Interesting. Okay, so donations of any sort always get priority, you guys. So Mary, please post your question, and thank you so much for your donation. Truly appreciate it so much. Thank you. That was just the ending of the collective for the oracle. And now we are on your question. So if you would like to go ahead and post your question, doesn't have to be yes or no, because if it's your donation question, any of your questions doesn't have to be yes or no, even for your free questions, okay? And all of my oracle decks and tarot decks are listed in the description, okay? You know what deck I haven't used in a while is the Fairy Oracle. I keep saying how I want to tune in more to that deck, but it actually, it's one of those decks for me. It does require me to use it more so that I can be able to read it better. So yes, Mary, whenever you're ready, let me know. And if you don't have a specific tarot or oracle deck you would like, then I can definitely choose what I'm drawn to. Okay, so you want to know, is Danny really with another woman? Okay. Well, I really love you. And my own information. Okay, just want information on your friend. So you feel like he could be a lover and a friend based on your question, and you feel like he's running. And then along with that, you feel like there could be another woman. I think you're right that there could be another woman, but I don't feel like it's romantically. And that doesn't mean like there wasn't anything in the past, but like current energy, I'm not picking up on any other woman romantically. I'm hearing it's the opposite sex. So it's women. I'm hearing unreliable. Or he's got a negative mindset when it comes to women. I don't know what happened, but let's just pull some cards. Do you have a specific tarot, or you want me to use what I'm drawn to? But it definitely could be what you're seeing as well. Definitely scared of intimacy. I mean, it's got to be, because women, they bring that energy, that intimacy energy, that feminine energy. So yeah. But if you don't have a specific, I would just use one drawn to. But let's pick up on the energy of Danny. Okay, this is for Mary, and again, thank you so much, Mary, for your donation. All right. For Mary, regarding Danny. Yeah, there's conflict with becoming intimate with you or taking things to the next level. That was the first card out. Wow, 5 of Wands. I don't feel like it's another woman. He can't deal with that. So, and you said, does he really love you? No. I don't feel like he's, in a way, running. I feel like he's got too much going on. His main focus is just not something romantic or a woman on another level like that. Let's clarify more though. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't know what happened, but it could have been something that happened in his past or in his childhood where something happened regarding a woman to where he feels and has these thoughts. But deep down, he does desire to have something more with you, with the 9 of Cups. His ego blocks it out. Some of what I'm saying, maybe all of it is what I'm saying is true, but Ace of Swords, eventually, the reasons why, the energy, how he shows up, you get the clarity of why that Danny is in the energy or the actions, how he's showing up. Everything comes full circle. And 8 of Pentacles, based on that, you decide on what you want to put your focus on, if it's still going to be Danny, or based off the information that you receive, your own talents here with the 8 of Pentacles. I'll clarify the Ace of Swords with whatever you find out here, if it's good or bad. All right. I feel like it's good. So I feel like you may continue to even continue this connection with Danny, with the Page of Wands. You get more spark. There becomes more spark in the connection. Okay, so this is like future energy. All right, so things can get better, but right now, regarding your question, it doesn't look too likely regarding this person's feelings. But I'm going to clarify more. Let me scroll down and see if you're saying anything. Whatever I'm down to. Okay. Hi, Jessica. Welcome in. You just feel like it's somebody else, huh? And no. I feel like it's I am weak. Okay, Five of Wands. I can clarify what it is. What's the conflict? Does he why is he giving her the energy, the actions? Why isn't it better? Why isn't it at this Page of Wands already? Why does Mary have to wait? What is the Five of Wands? There we go. Let's see. It's somebody. You're right. I think it's a female. I don't. Okay, so, but it's not. It's still not love related. This is someone who pursues. He doesn't even like that. It's a major turn off. So it's giving karmic feminine energy. I don't know where he goes out to drink or have fun, but there's this one karmic feminine energy there that like throws herself at him, and he hates when females do that. So I don't know. Maybe that's why he feels some type of way. Like the ones that just throw himself, like he questions. I don't know. I don't know. But it is saying that there's a karmic feminine energy around, and this karmic mainly comes around like when he goes out to drink, or maybe when he's with friends or something. Hi, welcome in, Heather. Clarifying the Six of Cups is the Four of Wands, so family. He is a family person. He's big on family, helping his family. But when it comes to himself and having a family himself, he's not even thinking about that right now. So consumed. Nine of Cups, Page of Wands. Welcome. I do feel like he wants to tell you something. Danny wants to tell you something. Okay. Ace of Swords. Whatever it's, I think you feel like sad and disappointed for him that he has to deal with this energy to the point where he tells you about it. It's obviously something that has been happening a while now, and that's definitely gave him this negative perspective of women, this situation where women throw themselves at him, and also something about the way that these women dress and pursue him has gave him a really negative mindset. Okay. It is sad that that's how it's been, but things can be different. So it's like he needs to not look at the glass half full as well with this Five of Cups energy. Eight of Pentacles, Judgment. So things can be good, but things also have to be done in a new way. And he has to do things differently than he did in the past. Accept things for what it is. If it is something that he doesn't agree with or like about connections or relationships in general going forward with women, and heal it. All right, that's how things would prosper with you. All right, bottom of the pink deck was the King of Wands. So like I said, the spark, the passion grows. It goes from the page to the king. So he does in the future really start to like you. And you know why? Because you are the Empress. You're in Empress energy. He values you. He knows your worth. He knows what you have to offer, all these things. All right? And let me know your 2 free questions. Thank you for your donation. And as far as your oracle, any specific oracle you want to pull some what's going on with Danny? Some cards. You do that if you want. Or any other oracle, let me know. Welcome in. Thank you guys for liking the video. 25 likes. I don't think we may not. I don't know. Because we only got 3 likes. And that's probably because I really haven't got 2 free reads like that. But I really haven't seen anyone commenting for your ads. I haven't been paying attention to comments. But again, Mary, just let me know. For right now, yeah, that would be the best thing to do. And I feel like he'll let you know, like you'll feel it or you'll receive signs, something. I feel like I'll use the telepathy deck for you too, because I feel like you guys are connected in that way. But it's like you'll know, or he may even just reach out himself. He's ready. I was going to do the what's going on. So let's do that. What I think is best. So after I'm finished with this donation bed, or any other moderators or members, you're welcome to like the video if you guys haven't already. Comment for your ad if you're wanting a free question. But there's donations, donations and gifts get priority. Okay. You are telepathically connected. Okay. For Mary, what's going on with Danny? What does Mary need to know? Okay, awesome. Protection, boundaries being, see, that's what I'm talking about. He feels like women crosses boundaries, not feeling safe, disputes. So it's also something around not feeling safe around women too. Like, I don't know what happened, violence, territorial, protective. Inner child, that's what it is. Bad childhood, poor relationship with parents. It's the mother thing coming up again, maybe, but it's saying neglect, abuse, abandonment. Yeah, there's that. So there's a female, maybe his mom, that could have been anyone, the babysitter, family babysitter. I don't know, I'm getting so many situations where he's felt abandoned by female energy. Emotional immaturity is the outcome. Lord. And then once you get to know this person, that makes sense with the King of Wands energy that came out. Obsession, temptation, can't get over you situation. That's why in the beginning they're like this as well, because they know how obsessive they could get. And right now this person's stressed, anxiety, ungrounded. Everybody needs to get grounded right now. I feel like he's not the only one that's not feeling their self sometimes. And we got bad influence, wrong people, unhealthy relationships, so friendships. I'm picking up on friendships, unhealthy friendships, engaged in unhealthy habits. Going to that one bar, that one place, and getting drinks, putting yourself in a situation where that female could be there, not being able to say no, having those boundaries. It's like he has to be able to have his own boundaries, and people will stop overstepping his type of situation. All right, and telepathy. You said the mother. Okay. Mary. What does Mary need to know right now? Acceleration, speed up and chase the results you want. So the results, like I was saying, are going to change. Maybe sooner than what you're expecting. But right now, this person's feeling ungrounded. They maybe need to, Danny maybe needs to be out in nature more. So, We got surprise. You may be surprised. Yeah, he may shock you with the switch up. The switch ups be crazy, y'all. They do. Synchronicity. Divine soul matches have amazing moments of synchronicity. So the same messages, the same signs, the same feelings you have, the same thoughts. You gotta share them. It may not happen at the same time or the same day type of situation. Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. With Danny, yeah. And tree. Tell the tree what you really think. Yeah, Danny needs to do this. Connecting to the energy of just peace and calm, and that everything is gonna be okay. That's what Danny needs to tell himself. Maybe no one's told him that in a while. All right, you have 2 free questions. Okay, Mary. Is Lewis still here? All right, y'all, I'm back. My phone died. All right. Yeah, I had to put my phone on charge. Sorry about that, y'all. Looks like we won't be making it to the 2 free questions on this live. But you guys, Mary, yeah, still have your 2 free questions. I'm back. And then Louise and Heaven. Okay, maybe that's better. No, it's YouTube. It's not me at this point. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna, this is a shorter live anyway because technical issues apparently with YouTube. It's showing me no one is live. The comments aren't doing what they need to do. I see the reactions. Okay, Heaven, you can post. Thank you. Weird. So it has to be a yes or no question. And Mary, yes, you have another question. Hello and welcome. And if you're just tuning in, make sure you like the video, share it out, hit the bell notification to all. She's back. Mary's back, y'all. Where is wow, I can't even talk. Where is everyone from? Let me know. I'll shout out where you're from. Shout out to North Carolina because that's where I am. Career. Okay, yes, the career. Mary. Completely just gone. Blame it on the espresso. Okay. So, what does Mary need to know regarding career? Let's see. For Mary. Yay! That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a fun experience. Okay. Ooh, but why? Why the 7 of Swords? Oh no. Not with the Tower. Oh, what you asked about as that is not what you're meant to be doing. I don't like the energy there. Okay. This is someone crazy. I don't know if this is someone that works there or this is the inside job. This is crazy. I would stay away from that place. Is it the building? Is it a certain place? I don't know, but I don't like the energy, Mary, with this. Let me clarify. Yeah, this happens fast too. My God. Yeah, it's because you're not supposed to do this. Well, I think that either there's going to be a lawsuit soon on whatever this is, or they're all of a sudden going to stop and people are going to lose their money. This is going to happen soon, like real soon. So don't get involved, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're what this is, but that whole online thing about what you're talking about regarding the career is not to be trusted, especially with the Seven of Swords. All right, there's new opportunities that will come your way, or you should take a risk and find that. The universe is going to catch you anyway, so you will end up finding something else. If you do choose to continue to still pursue this, be careful. All right. All right, that's for Mary. I'm gonna pull some broken mirror regarding that situation. That's crazy. What does Mary need to know regarding that Seven of Swords Tower energy? The details behind any of that energy. For Mary. Toxic love, drama, addiction, love, hate, relationship. Rock bottom, karma, yeah, jail, legal issues, life falling apart. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. It's almost about to crash. And desire, self-pleasure, sexual thoughts, intense feelings. I don't know what this is. Sexual pleasure should never be involved with the workplace. It always leads to problems. So, hi, Harry. Welcome in. Donations is open. Free is still going to be open for like the next couple of minutes. I'm closing the free reads at the 40-minute mark, okay? Like the video if you guys have not already. Right. It's not like, it's the career thing. But I also feel like, thank you, Harry, for the floating hearts with, what was that one card? One of them cards were about him. This desire energy. Yeah, he desires you, but I get that. But there is a toxic love situation regarding the career. But that desiring you, yeah, that's his energy towards you. But you never mix love and work, or pleasure and work. And someone did that. This is just for you to be aware, because you obviously don't know. But it happens all too often. Sometimes it could lead to things being very toxic and ultimately jail, karma, all the bad stuff. Okay, you can never be safe enough. You can never, you just don't do it. Things can turn left real quick. And that's basically what's happening in that situation. Harry, let me know your question. No problem, Mary. And you also get a free question, Harry. So you get 2 questions, and it doesn't have to be yes or no. Appreciate your gift. You're very welcome, Mary. Thank you for all of your support and for tuning in, subscribing to the channel. I feel like I gotta sneeze, but it's just not happening. What do your guides want to know about your son? Okay. Having a very hard time. Okay. For Harry, what does Harry need to know? So I'm having a hard time. Well, she's having a hard time regarding the sun being at the. So, the King of Wands. Do you feel like you parent different from your son's dad? The King of Wands can sometimes be the cool dad, but the cool dad with the major attitude problem, which in return can lead to the child having emotional issues. Is this making sense? Okay. You said anything, okay. He comes back Sunday. Ultimately, your son does see him as dad. And for the most part, seems as though the connection is good, their relationship between them both. He seems like more of the cool dad at times than the actual dad, but it's like they have the understanding. They have the understanding here. Makes sense. It won't let you do what, Mary? The negative thing that I'm getting that I don't like before I pull this next card is sometimes he lets things slide that he shouldn't let slide, whereas you wouldn't let it slide. And I feel like that's the biggest issue. It goes back to different ways of parenting, but his house, his rules, Ten of Pentacles. And he does his best, which is not much, with the Page of Pentacles. It's enough. Apparently, it's sufficient. It's enough. So it works. All right. Yeah. I can get that. I can see that. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'll clarify, like, where's the attitude coming from? I feel like it's just aggravation. I don't feel like it's necessarily attitude or anger. It could definitely get to that point if the aggravation doesn't stop or the disobedience keeps happening, but I don't feel like it gets like that. I just feel like there's a real low tolerance for disobedience, especially when he says something, because it's like Yes, he's cool and chill, but he likes order. All right, but I'm going to clarify. Yeah, Chariot. And he may do things at a faster rate than you. Like, when I say faster rate, it's like not paying attention to the small little details about things. They're just giving me a random example. Um, so say trying to get them out the store real fast. You know, it's time to get home. Maybe it's time for a nap or for them to just chill, watch TV, relax, get ready for dinner. I don't know the situation. But on the way home, they find out, oh, there's glue stuck to the carpet when you first walk in the door. Why? Because he wasn't, maybe the dad wasn't watching where he's going. So in return, he stepped in and everybody else stepped in to gum here. Okay, and so now the carpet's dirty and he's mad. Okay, or just he can't really say or do what he wants to do in a car situation with the kids. Okay, there's another situation, and he's driving and they're being disobedient or they're getting on his nerves. They're getting there, type of energy, and it's like, okay, his thoughts are like, okay, I'm gonna focus on the road. Enough is enough. I feel like I got to pull over, type of energy. But I'm not really seeing anything too bad here. All right. It's just him needing to be more aware so that these so-called mess ups that he feels like the kids are doing, messing up or being disobedient, or if he didn't do that, this wouldn't have happened. I feel like he plays a role in some of these situations and he refuses to take accountability at times, and that's an issue. Okay? But that's all. That's all. I'm not gonna go on the whole rant. That's it. All right. That was for Harry. Yay, I'm back. All right, Bev, you posted. Richard's feelings and intentions towards you. Awesome. I'm glad I can be on point. Love it. Because sometimes I feel like the messages that I get, I start to say too much, but the more I say it, the more I get it out, the more it starts to resonate even more. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. And really resonating with my guidance and messages. Bev, let's see. You said Richard's feelings and intentions. Feelings and intentions for Bev. All right, Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords. What's all this sword energy? I don't understand. Richard's feeling, is that what you said? Yeah, we're picking up on Richard. Keep going. Queen of Pentacles, it's because of you. What is because of that? What? King of Cups. So he wants to be doing better. He may feel like you're in a better position than him right now in your life. It's not taken away from your value or how he views you. He still views you in a very positive, high vibration. But he can't get over that. He feels like he needs to be the one in the highest position here when it comes to all in any areas. And right now he may feel like you bring more of the stability and the finances and the money. And he brings more of the emotional part of everything. And He really wants to have that financial and protective, like I'm not going anywhere, reliable energy towards you. He may feel like he can't do that considering his situation. This way of thinking stresses him out. Okay. Yeah. And I also feel he feels like the world is against him. Five of Wands, like people are against him in general. Like he feels like nobody has his best interest. This is not good. Okay. He said his feelings and intentions. I don't think so. High Priestess, listen to yourself. That talks about trusting what you feel based on what you already know and all the information that you receive. I don't think so. All right, welcome in to everyone that's just tuning in. You said hope he's regretting. Oh, so that explains why all that's coming up. Okay. Welcome into everyone. And you don't think his intentions are good. That's so sad. So sad. But thank you for being a member. I may do a members live. I don't know what topic I want to do. I guess I can like start a poll. Harry, hi. I don't know. But I like to show up for you guys as the members. That's what I do now. Where's Shania? She just came in here, helped me out with the pin pose, and then just left me. I don't see him coming back with the current energy. Maybe sometime in the future. Will A be understanding? Okay, so let's see. And what happened to Jessica too? I think I'm gonna message Jessica after this because yeah. Or Shania. I don't know. I need to vent. A, be understanding that. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see Harry regarding being understanding. Okay. Harry. Okay, Four of Wands. You're very welcome, Dad. I wish you all the best. Six of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. I think so. Yeah. 1 second, you guys. Let me just write this down. I need to remember this so I don't even forget. Okay, so regarding your question, I do feel like, are you guys posting other questions too? A is going to be understanding. The Six of Cups is understanding, compromising. Four of Wands is alignment, things becoming good, stability. It's also family and friends, connection deepening. All right, so yes. And I'm just gonna give you some positive oracle because you send a lot of gifts. So I'm just gonna give you some positive cards. Where did I put them? Those are not the ones that I want to use, but whatever. Alright, so no, those are not the right ones. Where is this? Alright, we're going back to these, but I want to use the other deck now too. So just one second. This is not the right one. I can't. I got way too many decks over here. That's my problem. Okay. I want to use this deck because I don't use it enough. And I'm going to read from the book. And these are positive affirmations. Hi, welcome in. My freeze actually closed, you guys. I'm about to lose him. All right, Woodland. It's called Woodland Wardens. It was gifted. This is a gifted deck. All right, so let's see. Harry. Messages. Whatever Harry needs to know this time. That we could just post, you remember, I'm not worried about it. The vulture and asphodel, I don't know how to say that. Upheaval. What is that? I guess I can't think of the name of the bird. Anyways, let me pull you a card. I mean, read the card out. How does this deck go? There's Roman numerals at that. But that's okay. I went kind of right to it. So upheaval. Unforeseen upheaval could lead to grief or regret. It was a vulture. That's what it is. So it says the vulture is often associated with death, or it could be like the symbolism of the death card in tarot, because this is considered an oracle. Okay. So something about the ecosystem. Taking the time to grieve something. All right, so questions to ask yourself. How do you experience grief? How do you redefine yourself after an upheaval? Okay, and what's on the bottom of that? The fox and the ivy, adaptability. You said take time for yourself. Okay. And that is V2. Okay. Foxes are cunning, quick thinking, and clever. When paired with ivy, a plant that flourishes in harsh environments, it reminds us to apply our cleverness toward adaptability. Allow the fox's ingenuity to guide you. Nimbleness and adaptability will suit you well in your endeavors. So questions to ask yourself: do you feel stuck? And how can I adapt to the current changes going on in my life? All right, that's for hearing. Let's do some positive messages. You're always doing for everyone else. He's doing for everyone, you said. Okay, so positive messages. Let's see. Okay. Do it for yourself. We're all in this together. You can do hard things. Never stop looking up. Reset, realign, restart, reclaim, reignite. Makes sense because we're in pre-shadow retrograde. Okay? Be proud of yourself. That's for Harry. Thank you for your gift and your continuous support. You said, okay, yeah, they are, right? All right, you guys, ta-ta, I'm about to go. I'm about to get out of here. What time is it? Oh my God. Are you kidding me? It's already